亲爱的听众、观众朋友们，大家好，欢迎你来到财经一点通，一点就通，我是 Daisy。最近呢，可以说安全成为我们最重要的话题，特别是2020年，除了人身的安全，还有就是我们的网络安全。那么随之而起的呢，有很多的高科技、新科技解决这些的问题。今天针对这个话题呢 ，Daisy 就请来了一个高科技新创公司的 CEO 和他的团队来给我们有一个分享。这个 CEO 的名字呢是 Brian。And hi, Brian, and welcome to Financial GPS Radio and Video Show, and welcome your team, Chris and Maggie here. And we know nowadays the security is very important, especially this year. People shelter in place and spend more time online. So online security becomes critical and essential.And I'm so glad the new technology can help prevent from the fraud. And I'm so proud of what you and your team are doing. And I'm so happy you have time on the show today. And can you please, all of you, to say hi to our audience and then introduce about yourself?
Yes, and thank you, Daisy. Really appreciate the opportunity to attend your show and to talk about our company. My name is Brian Ma, the CEO of Finnovant, and we've got a lot of great topics to talk about today and look forward to the conversation.
Thanks, Daisy. I'm Chris Benedict from Finnovant, and I lead the sales efforts. Thank you and thank your audience for taking the time to learn more about us because we really do have a lot of great things to talk about today.
嗨，大家好，各位听众大家好我是 Maggie 我是Finnovant 公司负责这个亚太裔还有这个全球的一些事业开创的，跟大家分享一下我们公司的一些新的科技跟产品。
Great. Brian, would you please introduce about your company, what your company doing, and then what's the highlight about your products, especially how do you address the impact from the COVID-19?
Yes, thank you, Daisy. Well, first of all, let me just say that, we have a leading technology company. This is a startup in the space, and we have an excellent professional team. You're talking to both Chris and Maggie here on the call, and we have many others around the country and globally in both Hong Kong and China, and expanding ever throughout the world. We really have two very important products. One is a world-class voice and facial biometric product, and then we have some secure hardware, which includes a very advanced technology solution that we like to sell to financial institutions, fraud identity providers, blockchain and technology companies, large corporations, and educational businesses, as an example. Our vision is quite simple, but yet it's very powerful. We really want to help business leaders dramatically improve the way that they interact with their critical information and their customers. And we are very committed to help our clients grow and improve their businesses with innovative solutions that we provide along with professional services. And all the while providing the best customer service that we can possibly provide. In fact, our ingredients for success include really taking care of our customers. It's very important to us. On our website, you can see the actual leadership team by clicking through onto the leadership tab, and you'll see a picture of everybody on the team there. Our flagship solution, Say-Tec, is an on-device solution. It combines both facial and voice biometrics, and it's an awesome solution, and it really does help the customers succeed in the marketplace because it provides a fantastic authentication solution that helps to reduce fraud. It helps to protect the customers, the end customers of our clients. It helps to improve their performance, and all the while, it's a very simple implementation. So we can get it in place quickly and efficiently and greatly improves the operational benefits. The issue that we have with smartphones today, as many of you know, is that these are vulnerable to hackers and to malware. And it's very difficult to protect your company's assets and your family's privacy. And a very interesting note to quote here is that Javelin Strategy reported that there's 680,000 victims in 2018 of account takeovers, and these are on mobile devices. So there's clearly a large market for this mobile product, and we're very excited about the Phenix X1. This is what we've called our smartphone. It's very smart, it's very high-end. It has both voice and facial recognition technology built into the device. It's also blockchain protected, and it's a private phone so that it can come with pre-installed apps. It can be customized for the needs of the customer. And an example of an app that we put on the phone is the Gifts app. This is a very iconic company, a startup company that is working through COVID-19 to deliver a very timely solution for buying and selling gift cards. And so we like to work with companies like that. It helps the community, it helps the environment. And we're really looking at expanding the traditional functionality of Android. This is an Android device. And we have a full suite of products that are built into this phone. We can have vaulted and decentralized apps on it. And this allows for a level of privacy that's just unparalleled in the industry. Now, you asked about how we're dealing with the impacts of COVID-19. This is a great question, and one that I'd really like to spend a moment on. We provide touchless biometrics. This is critical in this world of the pandemic, because when somebody is speaking and they're not having to touch a kiosk, or they're not having to interface with a bunch of cash or something that makes them feel uncomfortable, just by having the voice and taking a picture, we can uniquely identify a person and provide access to anything they need to do, whether it's banking or buying something online or having something shipped to their address. All of these things that where people may have to touch a kiosk or go into a store or do something that would require them to interface with a potentially infected device or something like that, we provide the ability to avoid all that with a touchless environment. And as we work through the authentication process, Say-Tec provides the ability to step up the authentication. So for companies that currently have a process in place to authenticate their customers, their employees, we can add on top of that and make it that much better. So, and a lot of things that, there's a high friction environment today with a lot of the authentication systems. We reduce that friction. So in the age of COVID-19, we provide a frictionless and a touchless environment. And this is critical for our customers. We're hearing this in the market, and we're providing a very timely product that helps our clients and helps their end customers. So we're very excited about that. And thank you for the question.
Wow, I couldn't wait to get the phone. No touch. It's very attractive because now we cannot touch and even we cannot shake hands, right? And that will help a lot. And would you please share some more about how the products make your customer more successful during the pandemic?
Yeah, so this is a great follow-on question, and thank you for that. So what we provide in the market is the ability for the customers to reduce the time that it takes for their end users, their end customers, to reset a password, to log into a system. Imagine how much money that a company can save by having a self-service environment where their customers can come in, they can access their information online, through the web, through their phone, and it allows them to authenticate themselves without having to spend a lot of money having a large quantity of agents taking phone calls and waiting to wade through an issue. All of this can be done online quickly and easily and in a self-service mode, with these biometrics providing the glue to make sure that the customers are authenticated in a very reliable and secure and touchless way. So this is a very important and very critical function that we provide to businesses. And in fact, many companies have moved online. They've moved online and they need secure access. They need instant verification. And especially with on-device solutions that we provide, this helps make the environment simple and easy and quick and effective and extremely secure. And this helps the company, it helps the customer, and it provides a very important and critical need to the industry, especially during COVID-19.
If password issues really bothers many people, and then someone even just have a separate small book, notebook, and we can throw it away now. You talk about the unique smartphone, and I'm really interested in that. See, I know there's a lot of phone, like an iPhone, Samsung, and then I want to know more about it. So how is your phone is competitive? Like, what's the difference between all the other phones on the market?
And thanks, Daisy. Other than being a really nice looking phone, as a device goes, it's a high-end phone. It looks great. It's got just simple physical features like Gorilla Glass and what we call liquid metal finish. So it really is a nice looking device, and that's important, but that's not everything. What is really key about the device is that it has two separate sides, if you will, or two different. It's an Android platform phone, and it's got two segments of the phone that are completely separate from each other, is probably the best way to look at it. The first can be used with all your personal apps and all the things that you use on a daily basis. The other side of the phone is what we call the private side, or the more secure side. It has a unique security chip on it, and it can be used. Businesses can use that to give access to their employees to secure systems or to secure information. Think of it this way. The phone has two SIMs. So you have your personal SIM in it. You can take personal calls all day. You can use your apps, play Angry Birds, whatever it is that you want to do with your phone that you normally do. And instead of having a second business device, you have a second SIM that's also in there that is for your business. So you can still take business calls. And if you do need to access secure systems or secure information for your business, that it is super secure, and then you get access to the side of the phone with all the private and more secure information. So it's really two phones in one if you want to look at it like that. But and it looks great. So it's got all the features that you expect from a modern smartphone today.
That's great. I did see someone used to carry two phones, and especially those people like a VP level, like a COO, CEO, O level with this phone, and then they can just have one phone on hand. Great. And
there's a lot of use cases for that where people are carrying around more than one device, and not only can it potentially save money for a company, it makes the employee or the executive experience a lot easier. Instead of juggling the two devices that you're talking about, you have one that does everything.
Exactly. Maggie, do you have something would like to share?
这个产品呢，对于未来不管是个人使用这个 password 或者是保护自己的这个私密的这个重要讯息来讲很重要，然后对很多的产业呢也非常的重要，尤其是在现在个人性的或者公司的这个商业活动呢，都已经转成线上。那我们常常一天到晚要参加很多的 meeting， 那每个 meeting 呢，就是可能都有不同的 password 啦，还有这个 account sign in 的 issue， 然后包括我们出去做商业活动就是像我们说的，我们有很多时候我们会需要去触摸到有可能受污染的这个工具。我们现在的这个语音声纹的科技呢，跟我们这个smartphone 的这样子的一个技术，正好提供了现阶段人们所需要面临的这种掉 password 或者忘记 password， 或者是需要，譬如说我们戴了 mask， 有时候我们就用手机就没办法进去，这个时候你就有一个另外的一个渠道，用声音就可以，你根本不用碰触任何的外面的这个机器或者是一个平台。那如果你要用的话，你要去接触的话，你也只要接触你个人的手机， 那这个就减少了很多的这个感染的这个机会，不仅是对于个人，而且甚至对于有一些产业像银行业了或者是那种 online 的这种就是使用线上的这样的生意或者是活动的这样子的一个场景还有这样的公司会带来他们很多的方便，而且呢，尤其是对于比较大的公司，当他们的客户很多，他们的客户的资料呢的管理跟隐秘的保护是非常重要的一个考量，而且他们要花费很多的人力跟科技的费用来保障这方面的这个安全性的时候，那对于这些公司所能够提供的好处呢是非常非常的巨大的，不仅是会省钱，而且呢可能让他们公司免于一些不可弥补的损失之中。
Thank you, Maggie, for your sharing. I'm curious for this kind of products, what type of customer most benefit from it?
Great question. Any place that you have the need to use a password, an ID and password is an opportunity for Say-Tec to work. If you think about something you mentioned before, that people write their passwords down because they have so many to remember and they can't possibly keep track of all of them, that puts them at risk. And if that happens to give them access to a corporate system, that now puts their business at risk. So not just their personal effects or their personal accounts. You can't do that if you incorporate biometric technology. There's no need to write anything down. So think about anything, whether it's a bank, an insurance company, any place today where you use a login and password, that can be taken out of the equation and you use your face and your voice. And there's only one you. So no one else can get access through those channels. So when you talk about traditional companies, whether they're banks, insurance companies, call centers, things of that nature where people are constantly authenticating themselves, it makes the customer experience a lot easier, a lot smoother. It takes some friction out of there, like Brian was talking about earlier, makes the experience better. Password resets, very important. Everyone gets that, where their customers have to go through this long ordeal now to reset their password if they've forgotten it. And not only traditional companies, if you look at things that are fintechs, things that are technology forward, in the new world of blockchain and digital wallets, which aren't really new, but they're important to keep them secure and have them grow and change, the Phenix X1 married with the Say-Tec voice authentication technology gives you access to some really key features. On the X1, we have a digital wallet, of course, that's secure, but we also can tie it to a blockchain. And it can be a public blockchain or it can be a private company blockchain. So the technology is really super, and it really is flexible and convenient to do things not only traditionally, make calls, texts, look up information, but now on the financial and technology cutting edge, you can now use this phone to access things like a blockchain, smart contracts, and even cryptocurrencies. It's all something that we can make happen with the X1.
Great. I believe it will be more and more industrial or company will need that. I'm just wondering if anyone would interested in the products or interested to join your team or even to be an investor, how we can contact you?
You can contact us at Finnovant.com. You can send an email to sales@Finnovant.com or at our phone number 844-724-8911. Always good ways to get in contact with us.
Great. 所以说我们的听众和观众朋友，如果您对这个公司的产品还有公司感兴趣，特别是如果您想加入这个公司，不管是作为公司的一员还是作为一个投资人，您都可以和公司联系。Well, thank you so much for all of you wonderful sharing. Smart products because of the smart idea, and the smart idea because of the smart company and smart people. And we're going to share more about the company and about the team. Please stay tuned. We're going to continue.
At Finnovant, we're passionate about the future and the amazing technologies that will improve our lives. Finnovant was formed by 4 technology and business execs focused on creating cutting-edge solutions using innovative technologies. Our solutions incorporate biometric authentication tech, secure Android smartphones, crypto mining, and an innovative blockchain ecosystem. Say-Tec is our flagship product with incredible customer benefits. Want to make identifying customers easier and more secure with less hassle? Say-Tec biometric authentication eliminates the need to remember passwords with greater security. Customers are authenticated using the unique characteristics of their voice and face. The Phenix X1, Finnovant's secure Android crypto mining smartphone, delivers a unique mobile solution while protecting critical information by keeping it separate from day-to-day activities and usage. All personal usage, including phone, text, and apps, is conducted on the standard Android platform. Additional security checks are required to access more sensitive information housed on an independent security chip. Users can easily access more sensitive information, including corporate networks, smart contracts, and financial transactions. The Finnovant team puts customer needs first, bringing top-tier experience from the worlds of information technology, financial services, security and fraud prevention, ubiquitous payments, and emerging technologies. Connect with us and let us show you how easy it is to bring cutting-edge solutions to your business.